Hey everyone, it's Des, and it is time for another long-awaited anti-haul. Now, in the beauty community, new releases happen all the freaking time. I mean, every week there's something coming out, every day there's something coming out, and it's hard to pick which ones you need, which ones you want, which ones you definitely don't want, and reasons why. So if you don't know what an anti-haul is, they were started by Kimberly Clark. They're basically a video that's all about what you're not going to buy instead of usually the regular what I did buy. Just as a disclaimer, this is not hating on any of these companies. I buy products from each and every one of these companies and I enjoy them. It's just some releases are better than other releases, just like anything in life. So just to clear the air, it's not that I don't like the companies or the people who make them. It's just I like certain things more than I like other things. Doesn't everybody? Doesn't, everyone have something they like more than others? Like some people like mayonnaise more than Miracle Whip? I don't know. So just keep in mind that these are just my opinions and they're not always your opinions. Maybe you guys have tried some of these products and you really like them, and if so, comment down below. But let's get into the anti-haul. Okay, so first up, y'all know I love Too Faced Cosmetics. I love the packaging, I love the colors, I love, the sparkle and everything about them. But something I'm not going to be buying is their new Glitter Bomb palette. I just really don't. I mean, I get it. I get the point of it. I understand why, they thought this would be a good idea. It's just, I personally don't like it. I don't like the colors. I feel like they're just kind of eh. And in this picture, they look super nice because they put the saturation filter up there to make it look really nice. Because here's the actual picture of what it looks like in natural light, and it doesn't look barely what the other one did. The colors are nice, but they don't really pop for me, and I don't get the whole black and white, the whole brightening base and the deepening base. I'm not very good at those sorts of things, and I would most likely slaughter it and do a terrible job. So I just don't really want to get on board with that. I would end up probably covered in glitter and not really using the product well. Maybe if you're a makeup artist, you know what to do with all the different bases and stuff like that, but me, not so much. Another thing about this palette is it is a glitter palette, and I do love glitter. I love the sparkle, just douse me in confetti, but I just don't really dig eyeshadows that you have to apply with a brush or an applicator and are glitter. As you guys know, I love the Stila Magnificent Metals. They're like a liquid eyeshadow that you put on and it's solid glitter. That's great, those work perfect, but do I trust every eyeshadow brand to give me a perfect glitter shadow? No. They're basically just foiled shadows, and I don't know, I'm more of a shimmer shadow person. I feel like this might have a lot of glitter fallout, and that's just kind of annoying. I love the packaging and everything, it looks super cute and fun, but just not for me this time. I'll wait for the Just Peachy collection that they're coming out with in August. Next up, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills, or Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just depends if you want to be a little more fancy. Just, add it on there oh, Anastasia. Anyways, this is their Aurora Highlight palette. It looks just like Moonchild, only it's a little bit darker, and for me, it's way too dark for my skin. There's too many orangey shades in it, and I just don't think it's gonna look good on me. I would rather have the Moonchild and just know that it's light enough for my skin that it'll work. My skin is kind of fair, but not too fair. It's really in the middle between fair and medium. It's all over the place, and not every highlighter works for me, and I definitely don't think these will. It's a little bit too dark for me to spend $40 and, just to gamble on maybe the one or two that I could use. So no hate on that. I'm sure the formula is popping and everything on these, but I just don't think it's gonna work for me. I really wish it would, but I don't know, I don't have medium skin tone, which is what I think this would look the best on. Then, next up, we have the BH Cosmetics Solar Flare palette. I personally have the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette, and I love it. I love the colors, and I think they're a nice shimmer, and I love the way it's set up, but this just doesn't cut it for me. I love the Galaxy Chic palette, but the problem that I know is going to happen with these is the same problem that I have with that Galaxy palette, and that is that too many of these shades are basically the same eyeshadow. You could swatch one and then swatch another one of a similar color, and they will be pretty much the exact same thing. And yes, does this look pretty? Does this look gorgeous? Yes, I think all of these colors go very well with each other. But do I think that too many of them are similar and they're just going to be the same thing as the Galaxy Chic palette? Yes. So it's pretty, but it's nothing special. I know that a couple of these are probably going to be the same, and I don't want to spend my money even though it is a pretty reasonably priced palette. I would rather get something that I knew each shade was going to be completely different. Next up on the anti-haul train is the Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Parade. This was a super good deal they came out with. I don't know if it was only available at Sephora or Ulta, but you got 5 different products and a brush from Benefit, and which is a really good deal, you know, because each one of these blushes is like $30. My problem with this though is that I would only end up using 2 of the shades, which would be the California, which is their new one that came out, and Rocketeer, which is kind of like that mauve-y one above the brush. The problem is, I don't like Hoola. I've never liked Hoola. It's too orange for my skin, and Hoola Light is too gray for my skin. And the other blush is just kind of, it's a basic pink, you know. Everyone kind of has that blush to start out with, it seems, and I don't know, I don't need it. I would like the 2 shades, but it's not like a need. If I really wanted one or the other, I would get one or the other. I wouldn't buy this whole palette because I know I'd be wasting those other shades. It's too much money to spend to waste over 3/5 of the product. So sorry, Benefit, I love you, but this is just not the one for me. Then we have the KKW Beauty. Kim Kardashian came out with, I believe this is like her own makeup line thing, or it's a collab with Kylie, but they are contour sticks, and I don't like them. In fact, back it up, I don't like Kim Kardashian. I like a couple of her family members, you know, like Kylie's okay to me, you know, and I think Kourtney's funny, you know, but I don't like Kim K. And that's just my personal belief. If you love her and whatnot, you keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing me. But not letting that influence how I feel about these, I just think they're boring. More than just being boring, I think that they look cheaply made. They just are like one solid plastic, and it looks like that cheap kind of chintzy plastic, and I don't know, and the brush I feel like wouldn't do a great job at blending. It might do, you know, okay for the cheeks, but I'm thinking like everywhere else that you need to like do a contour, I don't think it's gonna work. Another thing is too is that the shades, they're not very light. I know she did a bunch of different colors for everybody, but they didn't really make sense to me. The light and the medium looked pretty much the same. They said they're supposed to have like interchangeable brush heads and stuff like that to refill them and have different brushes with them, but I don't know, it looks too plain for me. I don't really support the brand, so that's that. Moving on, we have the Lorac. I'm saying it like Lorax, you know, like I'm the Lorax and I speak for the trees. That's not what I meant. The Lorac Beauty and the Beast palette. It looks really pretty, but to me it's missing something to be like a Beauty and the Beast collaboration. I feel like it should have more reds for the roses or yellow for Belle's dress, but I'm seeing all these colors that to me don't really represent the movie. They're just not what I think of when I think of Beauty and the Beast, and they have like what looks like a creamish yellow shade in there, but knowing Lorac, it's not going to come up like a big yellow shade. They tend to have a little bit lighter pigmentation. I know their brunch palette didn't go over so well for their light pigmented colors. So to me, I'm not buying this because it doesn't speak Beauty and the Beast to me. It just looks like something I can live without. It actually looks very, very similar to Storybook Cosmetics kind of palettes. And speaking of Storybook Cosmetics and Beauty and the Beast, comes to our last item on this anti-haul, and that would be the infamous, the sold out, the totally unnecessary Rose Beauty and the Beast brushes. Is it me, or did like everyone just take this movie revamping to like a whole new level that's like totally unnecessary? I feel like every live action movie that was Disney related this year that came out had to have a makeup collection to it. We got Pirates of the Caribbean, we had the Alice Through the Looking Glass with Urban Decay, now we have the Beauty and the Beast palette. I understand that I guess some people like to base their looks off of like Disney characters and whatnot and how it might sell, but to me, if you're gonna do it, go hard or go home. And Storybook Cosmetics did that by making these rose brushes. Personally, to me, I feel like the design was a little bit forced. I feel like, you know, we're doing it for the Beauty and the Beast fans. We gotta make a Beauty and the Beast related. How about the rose? Somebody said. And everyone was like, oh, that's a fantastic idea. And then they just tried to like turn roses into brushes. And I can understand, you know, with the stems and stuff, but the leaves part kind of bothers me. They're kind of like jutting out everywhere, and I feel like I would more than likely like hit my face with one of them while putting on my makeup. I just think, you know, it was too much. They went with the whole, you know, oh, a new movie's out, we can sell more products kind of approach, and I don't really like that. But I just think, too, that of all the pretty new brushes that are coming out, that these ones just don't do anything for me. Like, I like the crazy Harry Potter brushes they came out with before, and their Arrowhead brushes were beautiful, and Lime Crime has these new gorgeous brushes that I'm dying to get that have like literal glitter and water in them that move around, but these are just kind of like, yeah, I see what they were going for, but am I gonna spend that much money to get brushes that look like roses just because Beauty and the Beast? No, I'm not. I don't want to do that. I understand that Storybook Cosmetics, you know, is supposed to be themed after like Disney things and storybook aspects, but to have it come out with the Beauty and the Beast stuff, yeah. Talk about product placement. Truth be told, in the rose brush set, they have like a Shakespearean quote from it, so it could be, you know, like Romeo and Juliet, but we all know, like, it was themed within minutes of the Beauty and the Beast movie. Like, come on. So I'd rather save my money for other brushes. Just, this wasn't the design choice for me. I feel like this is just going a little bit overboard. But other than that, guys, that was it. That is my anti-haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're not subscribed already and you'd like to be, hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on Instagram or Tumblr. There are links down in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. Stay stellar, guys. Bye.